Well, it's been a magical stretch in the Magic City for Birmingham Legion FC, but tonight's test is a big one, as San Diego Loyal put their 5-game winning streak on the line tonight here in Birmingham. It's East versus West. It's the Legion against Loyal, and it starts right now. Hello from Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. Our site for tonight's contest presented by UAP Medicine, featuring Birmingham Legion FC taking on San Diego Loyal. Welcome into our broadcast booth, everybody, alongside the coach, Mike Evan. I'm Blake Gardner, glad to have you with us tonight. And Mike, what a contest this should be. Two of the hottest teams in the league squaring off tonight.
Yeah, Legion and Loyal are both fighting for playoff positioning. Both teams love to keep possession. Both teams love to press high. Both teams are hot. Something's got to give. Yeah,
be interesting to see who comes out and controls this game tonight. And as we look at our impact players, let's start with the visitors from out west. And Evan Conway, a guy who's really burst onto the scene this year.
Yeah, Evan Conway is a guy that not everybody knew about in the recent past, but he's become a goal scorer. He's a great athlete. He's got super soft feet. He's having a great season.
6 goals for Conway this year. Whether he starts or comes off the bench, Conway has been a difference maker in an outstanding San Diego attack. Meanwhile, for the Legion, Matt Van Oekel around here has been known as the Donut King this year.
Yeah, Matt Van Oekel has been one of the top goalkeepers in the league all of his career, and he's really proving it this season.
Closing in on 60 saves this year, plus he comes into the weekend tops in the league in clean sheets, looking for number 11 against one of the best attacking groups in the USL Championship this year. Well, we are closing in on game time here in the Magic City. Can Birmingham make it 4 wins on the trot, or will San Diego run their franchise-high winning streak to 6 straight? It's the Legion against Loyal. Starting lineups and kickoff come your way right after this.
I need to try it first.
Our job is to keep your lights on. That's what you expect and deserve from Alabama Power. Our team works hard to prevent outages, but when they happen, we're on it. And we have some new tools to keep you informed. Visit Alabama Power's new outage map to see local outages and get repair time updates. Sign up to get personalized outage alerts by text or email for free. While we're out there getting your lights back on, we want you to have the latest information. That's our job, and we're grateful you trust us to serve you.
Breaking in, Kasim! The first goal in Birmingham history is a beauty! Goal, it's Daniel Thompson!
Welcome back to more coverage of the USL Championship, just about to get going tonight between Birmingham Legion and San Diego Loyal. But first, let's get a look at each side's starting 11s. And Mike, let's start with the visitors from California. Coach Landon Donovan, 4 changes from the lineup that beat Monterey Bay back on a Wednesday.
That is a bunch of changes, but you've got Guido and Vassell up top, 2 of the most dangerous players in the league. Andrew Carlton, who everybody in the South knows from his growing up in the Atlanta area. And then you've got a back 5 that's been solid all season long.
Plus a goalkeeper in Koke Vegas, who's coming off back-to-back clean sheets over the past few days. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, for Thompson and Birmingham Legion FC, this team throttled Atlanta United 2 last weekend, so they're not going to change it.
really attacking lineup. You've got two attacking midfielders in Martinez and Lapa. Zach Ervo stays in the defensive midfield role where he's been so solid the last few weeks.
There's our refereeing crew tonight, led by Gerald Flores, the native of Texas. Has gotten plenty of experience as a head referee this year. This is assignment number 11 for him in 2022. Actually, Birmingham Legion against Phoenix Rising back in June. This is first time seeing San Diego Loyal, and their head coach Landon Donovan, the 40-year-old, also helped co-found this club. The EVP has also been quite the coach as well, as San Diego Loyal is firmly in the mix for the number 1 seed out west. Birmingham Legion, meanwhile, have their sights set on a home playoff game as well. Head coach Tom Sohn trying to get Birmingham Legion back to the playoffs for the 4th consecutive season. Seems like so far they've accomplished that task. Now it's just a matter of can they secure at least one, if not multiple, home playoff games in the Eastern Conference coming up here in a couple of months. Just about ready to go tonight from Protective Stadium. 83 degrees, a bit humid tonight, but all in all, not too bad. As Birmingham Legion and San Diego Loyal get set to go. It's Birmingham Legion in black, San Diego Loyal in green. And on Medical Appreciation Night presented by UAB Medicine, we are set and underway from Protective Stadium for the first minute of tonight's contest, presented by Fleetio. Marlon Santos on the wide side. Drop from behind. No foul given. A throw in for San Diego Loyal, and there is plenty of speed on the flanks for both sides in this one, Mike. The attacking firepower should be on display.
This is going to be a fun match. Both teams very technical, very athletic. It could be a track meet. I think that would play to the favor of Birmingham Legion, but both teams full of very quick players.
Track meet could favor them, if only because A, they're playing at home, and B, they have fresher legs. Birmingham hasn't played since last Saturday. They did most of their heavy work by halftime against Atlanta United 2 en route to a 6-0 victory. Meanwhile, for San Diego Loyal, this is game number 3 inside of an 8-day stretch. Although granted, their previous 2 were quite impressive. Arguably their biggest win of the year last weekend at home against San Antonio. They backed it up with a gritty win on Wednesday against Monterey Bay, snapping one of the longest scoreless streaks that Monterey Bay had rolling. It's a free kick given to San Diego. And an early talking to coming to for Alex Crognale, who did not get the ball back to San Diego in a timely fashion, at least according to referee Gerald Flores. Mr. Flores perhaps setting the tone early tonight.
Felt Crognale was wasting time, so he's spending another 30 seconds talking to him.
San Diego allowed to restart play gives us a chance to look at our injury report tonight. Let's start with the visitors from San Diego. Elijah Martin out with a lower body injury after playing in that contest against Monterey Bay. He has been a linchpin at the back for San Diego this year, so a big loss for them. Nico Boxall also out with an illness, did not make the trip to the Deep South as well. Meanwhile, for Birmingham Legion, Jake Roof came into the night questionable with the lower body injury. He is in the 18, a nice sign for Legion FC. The only other man unavailable for selection is Freddie Kleeman, of course, who's been out with that torn ACL since back at the early part of the season. Boone tries to keep it away from Marlon Santos, did that well, but the ensuing pass picked off by Dean. Martinez couldn't quite get it back to him. And it's Martinez who commits the foul from behind. Martinez goes down holding his face. I think might have tripped himself into the back of Alejandro Guido. One more look at it here. Martinez a bit shaken up, but good to go. Stoneman back to the feet of his goalkeeper, Koke Vegas. And Mike, let's look at our keys to the game tonight. And let's start with San Diego, winners of 5 straight coming into the night, 8 of their last 9. What do they need to do to keep that stretch going tonight?
Well, shots is all about taking shots. They score 1 of every 2 shots on goal. So the more they shoot, the more they score. And set pieces, they've been scoring a bunch lately. They've scored 1 in each of their last 3 games. They've had a set-piece goal. For Legion, they want to outwork San Diego. We know San Diego's had their 2 matches already this week. This is 3rd in 8 days, so that'll be a real key for Legion. Can they simply outwork their opponent?
Great ball over the top. Lopez finds Kasim, who gets around Stoneman. Here comes Prosper Kasim. Edge of the area, got the cross away. Martinez couldn't quite get it through to Marlon Santos. San Diego scurrying to get resets. Santos runs that down near the flag. But his cross is tipped away by Vegas. Still work to be done, and now it is indeed sent away by Metcalf.
Vegas a little bit lucky there. You would have thought he'd just tip it over the bar and give away the corner. Instead, he knocks it back into play. Very fortunate that nobody from Legion was there to tap it in.
So attacking opportunities at both ends, just like that. Dean looking over the top for Marlon Santos again. Great run from Santos. The cross is deflected out by Kyle Adams, but it's the first corner of the night, and it belongs to Birmingham. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
There was a question coming into this game. Because San Diego has been the highest scoring team in the league, would Legion try to sit back and defend a little bit more? Would they play with 2 defensive midfielders? Instead, what we've seen is 2 attacking midfielders and a team that's clearly trying to play on the front foot and go right to goal from the opening whistle.
Prosper Kasim with the left-footed service. A bit too tall for Juan Agadello. Lapa back to the feet of Dean. Birmingham still with the big bodies forward. They need someone to serve it, though. Good work by Moon to head that one away. Andrew Carlton off and running. Dean does the safe thing. Plays it over the touchline. A throw in for San Diego coming. An interesting look tonight in attack for San Diego. One of the deepest attacks in the Western Conference. It's Kyle Vassell up top, and it looks like it's going to be Andrew Carlton who's going to be making runs with him and underneath him tonight.
Andrew Carlton, a very skillful player. He's also a very strong player, can hold people off himself, but he's got the pace to get behind the defense as well.
Manuel Cavita, the Birmingham captain, called for the foul as he was locked up there with Vassell. It's 2 pretty physical players going at it. Got a feeling that's not the first time or the last time we'll see that. But it's a free kick for San Diego. As Jack Blake puts it down, San Diego looks like opting not to send their center backs forward. So Blake restarts play as San Diego maintain possession. Jack Blake, plenty of experience in the USL Championship, 100+ appearances coming into the night. Originally came to the U.S. back in 2016 with Minnesota United. 11 straight starts coming into this one now with San Diego in his 2nd year out in Cali. Here come the Loyal again. Max Cronali heads that away. Zach Arivo wins the challenge. Here's Juan Agadello for the first time tonight. Agadello pushing forward, holds off a man. Worked by Blake to track back. Here comes Johnny Dean bombing forward. Dean's cross a bit behind Agadello. It falls for Kasim. Kasim passed off of him. Good work by Colin Martin, who I believe got a touch in to knock that away from Kasim for a moment. Arivo won it back. Quito went down, didn't get the whistle. Arivo, Martinez. Back out wide to Kasim. A driven ball all the way through, but sent away by Metcalf. Lapa goes all the way back to his captain, Manuel Cavita, as everybody resets. Lapa trying to thread it through Marlon Santos. Blake lost his footing and lost possession as well. Agadello on the turn. Marlon Santos, shot blocked. Work by Colin Martin. And a whistle and a foul and a free kick for San Diego.
Bruno Lapa lucky not to get a card on this one. Clearly, after giving up the ball off the block shot, it's a fairly deliberate professional foul, making sure San Diego couldn't start the counter. Lapa gets away with that one.
Guido agreed with you as well. Guido, one of the more dynamic midfielders of this bunch, as Agadello wins it back in short order. Here it is for Kasim. Oh, he tried to leave it for Lapa, but those two not on the same page. Here's Zach Aravo. Aravo tees it up, and Vegas makes his first stop of the night.
Comfortable save for Vegas, but Legion really pressing forward. Certainly sending bodies into the attack, not being shy at all.
Birmingham all season long have been known as one of the best defensive teams in the USL Championship this year. They do not concede often. But as of late, it's been the goal scoring that's caught everybody's attention. They have taken care of business in an emphatic fashion, hosting 6 on Loudoun United, just 1 on Hartford, and then 6 more on Atlanta United 2, their last 3 games. Here's Andrew Carlton with a bit of space, closed down quickly by Lapa. Flip to the other side for Grant Stoneman. Metcalf. His pass knocked down by Lopez and a free kick given. Looks like it caught the arm or the shoulder of Lopez.
It absolutely hit him in the hand, but I don't think Mikey Lopez could get his hands out of the way in time. The referee handling things correctly, having a little talking to, but not giving a yellow card. It wasn't a deliberate way of stopping the play. He just could not get his hand out of the way in time.
So a set piece opportunity here for San Diego. Guido and Blake around it.
And Grant Stoneman is the danger man in the box. He's been very good on these. He's very aggressive to the ball.
Stoneman is one of the big bodies forward here for San Diego. Blake waiting for the whistle. Guido leaves it for Blake to the back post. Van Oekel with a two-handed punch sends it away. Good work defensively that time from Birmingham.
That's a really big confidence boost for your defenders. You're always a little nervous on the first set piece, but your goalkeeper comes out, handles business, and everybody goes, okay, we're in good shape here.
Van Oekel, the veteran, the 35-year-old, made his 300th USL save a couple of weeks ago. Had a rather quiet night last time out against Atlanta United 2, was not called upon at any point to make a stop. As Adams heads that away from Agadello. Aravo gets it back to Kasim. Lopez getting the start at left back once again tonight. And here's Marlon Santos, who attracts plenty of attention. Racing to the byline. Santos taking off it, free kick given.
We're just 12 minutes into this game, but Marlon Santos has been a real problem for this San Diego defense. His one-on-one dribbling ability is causing troubles. A little bit of touch on the ball there, perhaps. But Santos goes to ground and the referee gives the foul.
So the foul goes against Metcalf, and it's a set piece opportunity this time for Birmingham, brought to you by Birmingham Freightliner. It's Bruno Lapa, top of the box. Kasim, quite connect. Lopez late arriving, went to ground, didn't get it. And here comes San Diego. It's 4-on-4 as San Diego Loyal push forward. And good job by Birmingham to get some numbers back in a hurry. Riley out wide for Moon. Guido. Riley pushing forward. Moon able to keep himself on side. 1v1 against Kasim, and good work by Kasim to win it off him.
This is where the Loyal want to step and put you under pressure. They believe teams can't pass out of their pressure. We'll see if Legion can find a way through.
Good work Work by Riley to keep that in play. It's Alex Crognale who's going to try to usher this over the end line, and he does. It is two teams, Mike, that love to step and press, and just because you win it back in your defensive third doesn't mean the job's done yet.
Yeah, both teams really have been relentless throughout the season. Both teams have lots of quick athletes that can put you under pressure very quickly. Whichever team can get the ball down and keep possession will probably be the team that has the most success.
Good work by Lopez and Lapa. Even better pass from Lopez to find Enzo Martinez, and Birmingham are off and moving forward. Kasim. Back to the feet of Enzo Martinez. Dean made the run through. Martinez! Couldn't quite connect, but it was champagne football there for a moment from Birmingham.
It really was. That was some beautiful football. Great combination play. Couldn't quite finish it off, but Martinez playing a brilliant ball through to Dean, who plays it back to him one touch. Just couldn't quite get his foot around it and get it on target.
Enzo Martinez has been fantastic for Legion FC this year. 9 goals and 5 assists. What an impact the offseason signing from Charlotte has made here in Birmingham.
He's always been thought of as a disruptor, but he's showing that he's got the skills and the talent to be a creator as well.
40, make it 50 plus chances created for Martinez this year. That's good for 4th in the league coming into the 9th. That was the best scoring chance either side have had so far, a quarter hour in. As Birmingham head coach Tom Sohn looks on. Riley under duress has to boot it forward. Kavita back to the feet of Areva. Lopez. Wide Marlon Santos. Lapa, Birmingham number 8, the man who's got free will and room to roam in this 4-3-3 Birmingham have played. Kasim. Bending ball finds Lopez on the turf. Lopez looking for Agadello. Riley heads it away. Good job by Guido to shield Lapa off it. Vassell. Good job by Fonwell Kavita. This time Vassell doesn't get that whistle.
That's going to be a fun battle all night. Two big, strong, powerful athletes.
Vassell, a prolific goal scorer. 11 goals so far this year for the Englishman. Martin. Twisting, brought down by Agadello.
As a coach, you love to see that. Your center forward, your star player, and he's working back in midfield, fighting and battling for everything.
Grant Stoneman. Feet of Blake and back to Stoneman it goes. Birmingham fans, don't forget to stay up to date on all the latest Legion FC news. Be sure to follow at BHM Legion on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Download the Legion FC app today. Available on both Google Play and the App Store, the Legion FC app, and at BHM Legion on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Your home for all things Birmingham Legion FC. Good work by Guido to find a half space, but he cut back to Carlton. Kavita able to head it away from danger for the moment. And a handball is going to be the call against Jack Metcalf, who tried to corral that one.
Even Metcalf smiling at that play. Sometimes things just happen. Even the players find it amusing. Working hard, trying to cut it back. Just bounced off the turf a little different than he thought it would.
Metcalf, a guy originally from England, but he spent time in the Southeast, played his college soccer at Clemson. He's used to the heat and humidity of tonight's contest. Agadello and Riley got caught in a challenge there. Riley got the worst of it. Looks like Riley's to his feet as Colin Martin won San Diego another free kick. Big start tonight for Camden Riley, just his 4th of the year.
Agadello just beating him to the ball. Looks like he headed Juan Agadello right in the back of the shoulder blades.
Good one-touch pass there from Carlton. Blake out to the wide side for Moon. Colin Martin. Blake couldn't get it around Zach Arivo. Enzo Martinez, lovely pass back to the feet of Marlon Santos. Martinez. His service blocked out, but it's the second Legion FC corner tonight.
Legion have been really effective getting the ball wide, running at the outside backs for San Diego Loyal. They've created a number of chances and a number of corner kicks.
That'll be Gassim at that far flag for this one, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Gassim with a driven service. Agadello puts it in! Juan Agadello scores, and Birmingham Legion have an early lead.
Juan Agadello, big body, experienced player, just beat everybody to the near post, knew where the ball was going. A great flick header that finds its way into the backside netting.
Making 2-headed goals in as many games for Juan Agadello. Prosper Gassim with his 5th assist of the year puts it on the money. Juan Agadello gives Birmingham Legion an early advantage tonight against one of the best teams in the West.
Legion have not been great this season on set pieces and corners in particular, but this is top class. Driven, bending service, and Juan Agadello just beats everybody to it and puts it in the net.
Agadello puts it in. It might have gotten a piece of Riley as well. But nothing Vegas could do about it as it lodges into the corner. Mike against an offense as good as San Diego's. That is an important early goal tonight for Legion FC.
And a great confidence builder as well. For Juan Agadello, I'm sure a really pleasing private moment. He was a teammate of Landon Donovan. Now you're playing against him. It has to feel good to show your former teammates that you're still capable of doing some pretty special things.
Juan Agadello, 29 years old, has scored for the 5th time this year in Birmingham. Birmingham Legion continue to score goals here at home at Protective Stadium. San Diego playing from behind as we approach the halfway point of this opening 45. Blake finds Carlton, and Andrew Carlton's got space. His shot punched aside by Van Oekel.
Andrew Carlton looking for those little half spaces in between the lines of defenders. Shows how quickly he can turn and strike.
Here for Riley and San Diego. Shot to that clearance from Marlon Santos that sent that ball out of play and sent someone's drink out of their hand as well in the second row. Head on a swivel when you're that close to the pitch, you know? Riley. Across the park to Grant Stoneman. Switch back to the original side for Nick Moon. Guido. Can Moon bring it down? Yes, he can, but Dean able to take it off. All the way back it goes to the goalkeeper, Vegas. Fans celebrating its 75th anniversary, Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. Choose what you play with at www.selectsportamerica.com. Select, the league's choice, the player's choice. Carlson trying to play the big switch. Metcalf brings it down. Lopez knocks it off him.
It's a really good switch of play. Metcalf's first touch let him down, and Mikey Lopez so quick to close him and beat him to that second ball.
Lopez, a versatile piece for this Birmingham Legion side. He's played midfield, attacking and defensively. Also played a fair bit at fullback this year. Finds himself out there tonight as a flick from Moon did not come off as he intended. So far, so good at home here for Birmingham Legion. Winners of 8 of their last 11 coming into the night. 3 consecutive. Just a couple of games off of the 5 straights that San Diego had run off coming into this one. No matter how you slice it, 2 of the hottest teams all summer long in the USL Championship squaring off in this one. Lapa taken off it by Blake, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Blake. It was a late whistle, gives Birmingham Legion the free kick. Blake couldn't believe it, heard the whistle and thought he was going to get a free kick for Zach Aravo, taking him down, but alas.
Legion have done a really nice job so far that when they're being pressured, they haven't panicked and just whacked the ball away. They've kept it moving. The San Diego Loyal team has averaged about 65% possession in their last 2 matches. But the statistic is a little bit the other way, where Legion are at least 50% so far this first half.
Dean gives it away. Good recovery from Enzo Martinez. I'm sure San Diego couldn't attack quickly. San Diego had plenty of the ball on Wednesday against Monterey Bay, a team that has been known to sit in and absorb pressure. They've been one of the best defenses in the USL Championship this summer, as they've really kind of found their identity at that end of the park.
I do think it's played a little bit of a role in the mentality of this San Diego team. Their last 2 matches against San Antonio and against Monterey Bay were both teams that do like to sit in and defend a smaller space. And all of a sudden, they're playing at Legion, who really like to step and put you under pressure and aren't afraid to play out of the pressure. And it's just a little bit different personality of a team than what San Diego's been used to lately.
Lapa back to Marlon Santos. Marlon Santos denied by Vegas. Still work to be done for San Diego. As Lapa goes down, was there a foul? No, there wasn't. Just a goal kick for San Diego in the end. This is another moment of danger provided by Marlon Santos.
Really big save from Vegas. Great combination play from Legion, moving the ball quicker than the defenders can move themselves. But Vegas comes up big.
55th save of the season for the Spaniard Koke Vegas. Came into the night, back-to-back clean sheet efforts. No clean sheet tonight, but a big save to keep this at just a 1-goal game as Marlon Santos makes the run in behind again. Stoneman sends away his centering pass. It's just a Birmingham throw.
When we talked to Coach Landon and Donovan, he talked about how in the last couple games he hasn't had to make any adjustments at halftime. He was confident his team was going to succeed. Tonight, they're having a little bit of trouble dealing with Marlon Santos out wide. Whether he's been on the right or the left, he's been trouble for this Loyal defense. He may have to figure out some way of slowing Marlon Santos down.
Prosper Kassim to the central part of the park for Bruno Lapa, the man who was USL Championship Player of the Week a couple of weeks ago. Here's Marlon Santos again, this time well done from Moon. Nick Moon's got pace, he's bombing forward. Guido spins and finds Andrew Carlton. Approaching the half-hour mark here at Protective Stadium, Birmingham, Alabama. Blake Gardner, Mike Gebman, glad to have you with us tonight. One of a few excellent matchups in the USL Championship. Vassell able to maintain it against Lopez and Kasim. Lopez is going to be the man called for the foul. Birmingham defense not pleased with the call, considering how much size Lopez concedes to Vassell. I think Vassell might have been a little frustrated with his teammates for taking that free kick so quickly. Done a great job to win them a free kick in the attacking third. Instead, San Diego put it back on the floor and played anew. Blake looking for Vassell. Kavita got a piece of it, but the flag is up.
Good defending from Legion. Rather than dropping back and defending behind Vassell, they stepped up in front of him where they didn't have to defend him, knowing that the flag would come up.
A relatively quiet start to the contest for Kyle Vassell. Juan Agadello is going to be called for the foul with the push there, working against Kyle Adams. San Diego put it back in play. Birmingham fans, Legion FC return to Protective Stadium on Wednesday night, August 17th. That's just 4 days away. It's 7 o'clock Central Time to take on Detroit City FC. And a game with big-time playoff implications out east. Grab your tickets today at bhmlegion.com/tickets. It's Birmingham Legion and Detroit City this upcoming Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central Time here at Protective Stadium. Metcalf back to the feet of Guido. Guido finds Moon, lost his footing, lost possession as well. But great work by Moon to win it back. Moon around a man. Still Moon dancing. Can he get around Crognali? His shot's high. Oh, what an individual effort there from Nick Moon, but the final shot couldn't quite find the frame of Matt Van Oekel.
Nice play from Nick Moon, working hard in both directions. Marlon Santos has tormented him a little bit this evening, but giving it back to Legion at the other end, showing that he's got the skills to be dangerous as well.
Moon, a guy that played 84 minutes on Wednesday against Monterey Bay. We'll see how many minutes he's gotten in his legs tonight. Kasim lobs for Alex Crognali. Agadello.
What a touch from Juan Agadello.
Santos wins Birmingham another throw. Right back it comes in to Agadello. Aravo. Lopez. Lopez tees it up. Vegas! Had his post covered in the end, but not a bad effort from Lopez.
Mikey Lopez got that ball. He looked like he wanted to shoot it. I'm thinking to myself, there's no way that's so far out. But he hits this so sweetly. Steps through the ball, bending, driven ball just past the post. A little bit of a warning that you better not step back off of me.
Crognali runs it down in front of Andrew Carlton. Van Oekel sends it away. Agadello wanted a foul, didn't get one. Here's Jack Blake. Blake looking for Vassell. Van Oekel comes off his line to make the play.
Vassell applauding the effort. He liked the ball behind the defense. He's been getting beat up a little bit when balls are played into his feet. He wanted to try something different. That play was pretty close.
Worked by Guido. Moon around Aravo. from Moon, splitting defenders. Into a bit of traffic in the end, though. Work rate from Enzo Martinez. Puts it on the floor, trying to play in Marlon Santos. Vegas had it covered.
Really well read by the San Diego goalkeeper.
Santos has been pretty consistent tonight in making those runs in behind the San Diego defense. As Kavita goes back to the feet of Matt Van Oekel. Kasim lost his footing. Metcalf couldn't quite keep it in play. Less than 11 minutes to go here in this opening half. Birmingham Legion with the lead. Thanks to a headed effort from Juan Agudelo back in the 20th minute. And it's been Birmingham by and large who have had the better of the handful of scoring opportunities we've had to this point. Play out of the San Diego press once again, and here comes Prosper Kasim. He's got a little space.
Both teams have shown they can attack quickly, but they've also both shown that they're going to be patient at times and make the other team defend for long periods.
Birmingham, who's had the bulk of the possession to this point, almost 54%. The ball so far has belonged to the men in attack black. Lapa in a tight space finds Agudelo. Taken off him by Guido. Oakville plays it back to Kavita. Fans, the reigning title holders, visit in-state rivals. As the USL and ESPN2 continues. Orange County SC looking for a late season surge against Sacramento Republic FC. Game on Sunday, September 18th as Enzo Martinez drops Guido, and here's Lopez. Lapa. Kasim. Just a bit behind Agudelo. A free kick given as Agudelo got a piece of Moon as he's trying to clear that away. Although it looks like Juan Agudelo doesn't see it that way. And Mike, as we approach the final few minutes of this opening 45, obviously the scoreline not favoring San Diego Loyal, but what adjustments can they make here to try to find something? They haven't created a wealth of scoring opportunities against one of the best defensive teams in the Eastern Conference.
San Diego's style is to possess the ball, push everybody forward, play the game in your end of the field, and then when they do lose it, they simply press you and win it back quickly. But they haven't been able to do that against this Legion team. They've had trouble keeping possession. They haven't handled the pressure as well as they might like, and they're going to have to figure out how they can keep it a little bit longer and get more bodies forward, because this game has gone the way Legion would like it to be so far.
Vassell looking for a shooting lane. Guido, Carlton, and Van Oekel makes the play as Lopez was there to shield off the San Diego attacker. That's the kind of hold-up play that Kyle Vassell's known for right there.
If they can do that more often, they're certainly going to create enough chances to get at least one goal.
Foul goes against Enzo Martinez. Maybe a little nudge of Colin Martin there, who was up in the air. Final 6+ minutes of this first half. San Diego looking for a response against Birmingham Legion. 53 goals this year, scored by San Diego Loyal. Moon making the run in behind. Birmingham thought there should have been an offside flag. There wasn't one. Blake. Jack Blake from distance. Van Oekel had it covered in the end. Jack Blake, not a bad effort from distance that time. Looked like Matt Van Oekel saw it all the way. Oh, and so did our goal cam as well.
That ball coming right into your living room.
Martinez into a wide area. Marlon Santos couldn't get it around Riley. Revo ushering it all the way back. The blonde-haired goalkeeper, Matt Van Oekel, known as the Donut King here in Birmingham this week. Local reporter Lyndon Blake doing an excellent feature on Birmingham Legion goalkeeper and his penchant for donuts after shutouts. He's had 10 clean sheets so far this year. That leads the league. 40 minutes in to what could be an 11th. Lapa looking for the run of Santos. Vegas off his line to make the catch.
Vegas has been very quick off his line. He's clearly cued in, reading everything. He's cut off a number of dangerous plays just by being quicker to the ball than other people.
Vegas beaten by the header of Juan Agudelo. A Birmingham corner, but that is it so far tonight. There's been a couple of big stops as well. Carlton trying to turn. That pass a little light. Enzo Martinez got a boot on it. Good job by Stoneman to recover after he lost his footing there for a second. Martin. Metcalf. Just not a whole lot of space in the central part of the park for San Diego to operate.
San Diego's players are in constant motion when their team has the ball. Your right back is all of a sudden playing attacking midfield. Your attacking midfielder is playing left midfield. Everybody just in a big rotation and moving. When they have it, they're a very difficult team to defend because they're so fluid in their movements. Legion have figured it out, at least so far. They've bent a little bit, they've given up a few shots, but they haven't given up any great chances so far.
Camden Riley, the Texan. Kyle Adams. Patient possession here for San Diego. Looking for a crease in this Birmingham defense, not finding one. Carlton taken off it by Kasim. Good job by Adams to win it off of Enzo Martinez. Ben Birmingham, who had most of the ball through the majority of this first half, but San Diego has put their foot on it as of late. Now can they turn that into opportunities going forward? Lapa steps in to intercept that pass intended for Carlton. That is composed stuff from Lopez. Kasim. Agudelo. Here come Birmingham Legion. Marlon Santos. Santos! Just a bit too tall.
Nice combination play and some individual flair. Another really nice opportunity for Legion.
Another attacking opportunity for Marlon Santos. Had a goal and won a penalty last time out against Atlanta United too. He's been dangerous so far tonight. Carlton quite on the same page with Vassell. We'll see if there's an attacking moment left in the final few moments of this opening 45. Possession won back by Metcalf.
trouble clearing the ball out of danger.
Unable to maintain possession are Birmingham. Now Enzo Martinez is on it. Martinez able to maintain it through the pressure from Colin Martin. He finds a wide option to Mikey Lopez, former North Carolina Tar Heel. That's another Tar Heel. Aravo and Bruno Lampa content to possess for the home side as we enter the 45th minute. Rather free-flowing first half here at Protective Stadium. Can't imagine there's much stoppage time to close this one. Agudelo looking for the run of Martinez, saved by Vegas. And headed over the end line by Adams. Another huge stop from Koke Vegas.
That's a really big play from Vegas. Legion were in on goal, 1 versus 1. Leading scorer Martinez with the ball. Great passing. He's in, and Vegas just so quick gets down and makes the play.
And so Martinez, oh so close to making it 2-0 Legion FC right before the break. Instead it's another corner brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Kasim drives it, it's misplayed. Headed away by Stoneman and now sent away as far as Matt Van Okel, and there will be no stoppage time to close out this first 45 minutes. And the first half favors Birmingham Legion FC. Juan Agudelo, his goal the difference to this point. As Birmingham score off the set piece. The renowned defense has kept one of the best attacking teams off the board to this point. 45 down, we'll see what changes are on the way in the second 45 as we hit halftime here at Protective Stadium. Coming up at the break, mic'd up head coach Tom Sohn throughout the week to get his look at a recent Birmingham training session. Plus, we're going to look at how things stand in the USL standings. Plus, going to look at a busy Saturday night in the USL Championship. That's all coming up at halftime here at Protective Stadium. But through 45 minutes, our score, Birmingham Legion 1, San Diego Loyal 0. We'll take a timeout. More from our coverage to the USL Championship right after this.
And those that see the perfect wave.
Jax is testing out a new home-style bun for a limited time, and they want real Jax fans like you and me to try it first. Enjoy all the beefy, cheesy, barbecue bacon flavors you love now on a fresh and toasted home-style bun. Then tell Jax what you think about the new home-style bun at jaxbuntest.com, and they'll literally feed you for your feedback. I love it. Jax, all about the South.
Beautiful, that sun's gone, huh? Should we go? Get it going. Come on, let's go, let's go. This group's already up to 20. Just 20. I'll tell you the rules as we go. Just 20. This one's staggeringly slow. One more to go. No, just 20. Just 20. No, he was at 25 there. Here we go. Must take 2. Have to take 2. Split. Alternate. 1 then 2. Alternate. You can do 2-2, but then you can go in the middle. You can go, but then you're going to go in the middle. And if you're in the middle, switch grids. 1 touch. Here we go. One touch. Get it popping. To the left, Mateo. Sadiq, you're in. Pick your partner. It's a compliment, Mikey. It's a compliment. Pick one. Let's go. Hey. Handball. Get him in. Get him in. If they switch slow, it's their fault. Got to be in the air on 20. Got to catch it. Here we go. Last stretch. Back to if you screw up, you're in. Got out of that. Getting close. Don't be in or you owe me 20. We're on the clock. Get strong if you owe me. Find Dan. Get strong if you're in. See 1, 2. I need 2 more. Who's the other 2? Matthew. Who's the other one here? There it is, Sadiq. Take the toys away. Through this, we got to stretch with Dan, and then we're out. Short and sharp today.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals. I'm on that routine.
Welcome back to more coverage of the USL Championship live from Birmingham, Alabama. What a gorgeous night for soccer here in the Deep South. So far, so good for the home side. Birmingham Legion FC on the board early, 1-0 up on San Diego Loyal. In this rare East versus West matchup, the first ever matchup between these two sides. And Mike, two teams that are in the thick of the playoff races in their respective conferences. As we look at the Western Conference standings coming into the night, of course, San Diego Loyal, that one slot very much in play. But they trail right now. San Antonio about to get in action here in just a few moments against Las Vegas Lights, who own the last playoff spot at the moment.
The West has been really competitive from top to bottom. Even last year's champion having trouble getting in the top 10.
Yeah, Phoenix some work to do Orange County with some work to do as well. It is a packed Western Conference table. Meanwhile, in the East, it's a little more stratified. The top teams are the top teams, and I'd say 1 through 6, 1 through 7 are pretty well set at this point. It's just the order at this point. Birmingham Legion right now are chasing that home playoff game that would come with a top 4 seed.
There's a real battle going on for the top 4 or 5 spots. Birmingham Legion currently the 5th in the table and taking it to the number 2 out west.
Meanwhile, Pittsburgh Riverhounds own that 4 slot right now. We'll see how long that lasts as we look at our USL scoreboard on this Saturday night. Pittsburgh struggling at home, and it looks like that game has gone final. Memphis 901 FC, 2-0 winners on the road against Pittsburgh. That's a massive win for Memphis.
Well, Memphis was the hottest team in the league at the start of the season, and all of a sudden they're showing maybe they're not done yet.
Meanwhile, Hartford taking care of business at home against Indy 11. Miami FC cruising right now in Kennesaw, up a man after an early red card shown to Noah Cobb. They're up 1-0 with about 20 minutes to go there. And of course, that San Antonio-Las Vegas match, one of 2 late-night contests out west coming up on ESPN+. Across the USL Championship, 4 players from Birmingham Legion made the Team of the Week last week, 3 from San Diego Loyal. It feels like we're watching the Team of the Week play in front of us tonight.
We really are. It's almost an all-star game, but it's simply 2 of the best teams in the league.
And meanwhile, Sacramento Republic have less than a month to gear up for that U.S. Open Cup final down in Orlando against Orlando City. Certainly going to be tuning into that one. And all in all, there were some fun cup sets throughout this 2022 U.S. Open Cup.
Yeah, this year's Open Cup was one of the most enjoyable, I think, in a long, long time. Lots of upsets, lots of good games, and lots of really open play between everybody.
No doubt it was missed for that 2-year stretch. Glad to have it back here in 2022. Our first half stats are brought to you by Steel City Pops. It was Birmingham Legion who were the more dangerous attacking side in that first 45. But across that second part of the second half, Mike, San Diego Loyal started to enjoy a bit more of the possession they're accustomed to.
Yeah, they certainly started to grow into the game, but the best chances certainly fell to Legion. Shots on target 4-1. That's how the game felt in terms of chances to score.
Yeah, a couple of massive stops there from Koke Vegas to make sure it is just a 1-0 deficit that San Diego Loyal face when they come out of the halftime dressing rooms. Birmingham Legion controlled the first 45. Who will control the second 45? We'll find out when we return to Birmingham, Alabama, right after this.
I need to try it first.
One more.
One more.
One more, please.
One more, guys. One more. Set, up.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take one more.
Oh, one more.
Wow! Do it one more time. Do it one more time. Breaking in to save the first goal in Birmingham history is a beauty. Johnson in on goal. It's Daniel Johnson.
Welcome back to Birmingham, Alabama. Blake Gardner, Mike Kevin, glad to have you with us for our coverage of the USL Championship tonight. Birmingham Legion taking on San Diego Loyal. Our first half highlights brought to you by Chick-fil-A. And Mike, a couple of long-range efforts from San Diego. Matt Van Oekel, though, required to really just make the one save, as by and large this back line for Birmingham stayed organized.
Yeah, really good organization in the back, but Loyal, as always, finding some opportunities, shots coming near and far.
Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Marlon Santos was the danger man pretty much all first half for Legion FC.
Marlon Santos was hot. Mikey Lopez trying one from distance. It went just past the post.
Juan Agadello's hold-up play invaluable as well. He's threaded through Enzo Martinez there, but Vegas up to the challenge that time around. He couldn't do anything about this one, though.
He had no chance. Great corner kick service. Juan Agadello just beats everybody to the ball.
5th goal of the year for Juan Agadello, and it snaps a scoreless streak that the San Diego Loyal defense had of over 220 minutes. I've got Birmingham Legion their lead, and that lead intact as we get ready to start the second 45 here in just a moment. And Mike, for one side of things, San Diego probably finding it a bit tough to play with that same intensity they're accustomed to. Their 3rd game in 8 days, plus a 1,500-mile flight from the West Coast to Birmingham. Can they summon something here in the second 45? And you'd imagine there's going to be some fresh legs sooner rather than later.
Well, there's no question they're going to have to make some changes and bring some fresh legs on. But I'm sure they'll start the first little bit of this second half just trying to maintain possession, change the way the game was being played, not by doing anything different, but just doing it a little bit better.
Meanwhile, for Birmingham, Legion saw Tom Sohn on the screen there for a moment, probably all going to plan for the black and gold.
I don't think we're going to see too many changes from Legion right now. It's not just that they're winning the game, they're playing really well.
45 scoreless minutes for Matt Van Oekel in this Birmingham defense. That is the 16th time this year Birmingham Legion have held an attacking opposition scoreless in the first 45 minutes. 16 times in 24 games. No team in the USL Championship this season has done that more often. So Birmingham's organized defense setting the tone once more. What do Landon Donovan's crew have for an answer in this second half? The Loyal with some ground to make up here on the road. While Birmingham into the second half with a lead. They have not lost this year when leading at the break. Can San Diego change that? Alejandro Guido getting the roadside ready. Waiting for the go-ahead from our referee, Gerald Flores. There it is. We're underway in the second 45 minutes from Protective Stadium. Glad to have you with us tonight, whether you're watching on My68 or ESPN Plus. Medical Appreciation Night here in Birmingham, Alabama, presented by UAB Medicine. So far, the home crowd enjoying themselves to this point as Birmingham Legion trying to make it 4 wins in a row. Certainly threatening the 5-match win streak San Diego Loyal rode into this game on. Did Metcalf keep that in play? He did. Birmingham didn't think so, but here comes Guido. Guido, top of the box. Moon against Dean. Moon can't quite find the target.
Late in the first half, and here at the start of the second half, Moon has showed he can be a dangerous attacking threat.
26-year-old from Wisconsin. Began his career in USL League One with Lansing. Spent a couple of years with India 11. Certainly made an impact in San Diego here in 2022. Moon's been dangerous. Meanwhile, for Birmingham, this man's been the danger man. Marlon Santos with the ball at his feet again. Agadello trying to hold off Martin, but Martin got it off from it. Here comes San Diego. It's 5-on-4 if San Diego hurry. Guido. Taken off it by Lapa. And Marlon Santos brought down. Free kick given.
Santos has done a really good job. When he's been in the attacking third, he's been dangerous one-on-one, and when he's been in midfield, he's the guy that Legion can count on to help keep possession.
Marlon Santos, certainly a man that's used to being fouled this year. No man in black and gold has been fouled more than the Brazilian. Off-season acquisition Birmingham made after Marlon Santos plied his trade in Oklahoma at FC Tulsa the past couple of seasons. His pass behind Mikey Lopez. throw in for San Diego, making the trip to the Deep South tonight, their third longest road trip this year. The Loyal made trips to New York Red Bulls 2. What was their furthest trip? The second furthest trip was that trip down to Tampa Bay where they took all 3 points away from the Tampa Bay Rowdies. And a lay whistle and a foul brings play all the way back as Agudelo thought he had won that physical challenge fair and square. Juan Agudelo can't believe it. That's not the first time tonight he's had the whistle blow against him. Referee saying that is all. The next contact and foul against Agudelo is going to result in a yellow card. Honestly, kind of surprised we haven't seen a yellow card yet tonight. Referee tonight, Gerald Flores, in 10 previous contests had thrown out 60 yellow cards this year. He's kept all the cards in his pocket to this point.
Both these teams have really come out to play soccer. They've moved the ball. They've shown their skill. It has not been an overly physical match. Yes, there's been some moments of contact.
Carlton flicks it back. Blake can't quite find the frame.
Both teams really showing their class in the way they try to play. They try to establish some physical authority without being a dirty or nasty team. I think the referee's been allowed to keep his cards in his pocket by the way both teams have performed.
Van Oekel sends the defenders forward. Birmingham won't try to play it out of the back this time around. Fans don't miss a minute of the action in 2022, whether your club's on the road or at home. Catch nearly every second of the USL Championship action on ESPN+, home to the USL, MLS, La Liga, Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com as Juan Agudelo is brought down, and this will be our first booking of the night. As Kyle Adams has shown yellow, brought to you by Rubio Law Firm.
Juan Agudelo showing his smarts on this play. He was double teamed, he saw it coming, and he really drew the defenders in. And as soon as he felt the contact, went to the ground. It wasn't an overly hard foul, but he made sure that the referee saw it. 10 seconds after the referee had talked to him, the card goes the other direction.
So an early set-piece opportunity in this second half for Birmingham, brought to you by Birmingham Freightliner. Drew Carlton, a one-man wall in front of Bruno Lapa and Prosper Kassim. It's Kassim towards the top of the box. Kavita. Good work in the end by Riley. Headed away from danger. A Chick-fil-A corner kick forthcoming.
This is a great defensive play from Riley. Legion were in on goal. Somehow he managed to get in between and get a piece of that and knock it out of danger.
Kavita had centered it for Agudelo. Might have had a crack at his second if not for the intervention of the Texan. Camden Riley getting the start tonight for Elijah Martin, who was unable to make the trip. And that went into the side netting as it looked like Bruno Lapa might have been going for goal there.
I think he was. That ball was driven hard. I think he saw the goalkeeper cheating a little bit to the back post and said, I might be able to sneak this in on you.
Moon couldn't quite get around Dean, and Dean played it off of Moon. Good defensive work from Johnny Dean, guy that was nominated for USL Defender of the Year, the halfway point of this season. The battle between him and Nick Moon tonight has been fun to watch. Martin. Guido was played off the hand, it looked like, of Zach Aravel.
San Diego quick to put it in play. Maybe a little too quick.
Adams lost his footing, couldn't make the play, and very cheaply San Diego Loyal concede a Chick-fil-A corner kick. Maybe fortunate with San Diego that Bruno Lapa couldn't find a ball quick enough. Birmingham have scored the game's lone goal on a corner kick, and it came on a service from Prosper Kassim. Kassim with another serve. It ricochets. Agudelo couldn't quite redirect it on frame.
most of this season, Legion have not been very effective on corner kicks. They've had a lot of them. They've created the corners, but they haven't created danger from them. But tonight, every ball in has been like this one, driven, bending into the box, creating problems. This one goes just past the post, but you can feel the pressure mounting.
Carlton trying to redirect it with his shoulder. Now play it in behind Cronulla. Ushers it over the touchline. Birmingham fans, to stay up to date on all the latest Birmingham Legion FC news, be sure to follow @BHM Legion on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Download the Legion FC app today. Available on both iOS and Android. Pick it up in the App Store or Google Play. Legion FC app and @BHM Legion on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Your home for all things Birmingham Legion FC. Work by Cronulla to make sure Vassell couldn't get to that. Guido brought down by Marlon Santos. Free kick given. Quiet night for the Englishman Kyle Vassell. Just 7 touches in that first 45 minutes. He's been kept on lockdown for the most part by Cronulla and Kavita. Here's Guido. Good run in behind once again by Moon. First time service. Lopez heads it away from danger. Kavita with a dangerous Kassim with a dangerous pass, pardon me. Cronulla does well to find Juan Agadello, who's off and going. Marlon Santos around Riley. This cross sent back where it came from by Adams.
San Diego's going to have to figure that out because Marlon Santos has caused trouble all night long. He's just too good to defend one-on-one. Somebody's going to have to come and give a little bit of help when he gets the ball.
Dean towards Agadello. Couldn't quite bring it down. Adams sends it away. Martin, quite keep it, or did he? Throw for San Diego as the referee went against what the crowd thought was coming. Alex Cronulla ended up without a shirt in that battle against Vassell, and it's a yellow card shown to Vassell. Free kick for Legion FC, and another look coming at this one is Vassell must have gotten a fistful of Alex Cronulla's shirts for the big man to end up without his shirt on.
Alex Cronulla telling him, if you want my shirt, here it is. Takes it off and just hands it to him.
Gotta be honest, I haven't seen that one before. Vassell book brought to you by Rubio Law Firm. It's been a frustrating night for him to this point.
Kyle Vassell in the 56th minute.
Cronulla and he locked up, and Cronulla has his shirt back on and good to go. Chests that one down. Good composure from the center back to find Marlon Santos, who's chopped down by Riley, and this will be a booking as well. So Riley's shown a yellow card. After a cardless first 45, 3 yellow cards have been shown to San Diego players here in the opening 12 minutes.
Well, I think it's clear what the San Diego locker room was like at halftime. There was some talk about we've got to be physical, we've got to take them off their game, we can't let them just do what they want. And in just a few minutes, they've picked up 3 yellow cards as a result.
Marlon Santos getting some medical attention at the moment. A stoppage for everyone to catch their breath, and it looks like San Diego gonna make their first change here in just a moment. To figure San Diego loyal, we're going to need to dig into their bench tonight. It's playing on such short rest, so far from home. They tried to rotate as much as possible after they got in front against Monterey Bay on a Wednesday, but still.
Well, there's 2 guys There's two guys that I think they tried to get away playing without tonight because they've had 3 games in 8 days. But I'll be surprised if we don't see Evan Conway and Charlie Adams over the course of this match.
Lapa. Marlon Santos trying to get around Moon. This time Moon beat him to it. Free kick for San Diego. It looks like it's going to be a double change forthcoming for San Diego here in a moment. As they talk shop down on their touchline. Fans can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC channel 157. North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access, Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. Let's hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more. All on Sirius XM FC 157 and the SXM app. Vegas sends it away. Lopez won it in the air. That was last touched by him. And now San Diego will make 2 changes. Tumi Moshabane is the first one. He's coming on for Jack Blake. As the man from Nottingham, England, will make way for Moshabane. And then the second change is the man, Mike, you mentioned. Evan Conway is coming on. And Nick Moon, who has put in quite the shift tonight on the left side of the park, is coming on.
Moshabane, a really dangerous attacking player. Someone that Coach Donovan thinks is a game changer. Conway, who we highlighted in the open, just a special talent who's had a real knack for scoring important goals late in games.
11th time this year, Conway comes off the bench as Enzo Martinez finds Agadello. Agadello couldn't quite get around the San Diego Loyal defense. Good work by Stoneman. So a pair of fresh legs. 2 pairs of fresh legs, I should say, for San Diego. As Tumi Moshabane, team leader in scoring chances created for San Diego, is on. See if he can make a difference down the stretch tonight. Conway went to ground. That's last touch by Dean. Throw in for San Diego.
Substitution for San Diego Loyal FC in the 60th minute. Entering the game is number 11, Tumi Moshabane.
Lopez crashes with Metcalf.
14, Evan Conway. Leaving the game is number 7, Jake Blake. Number 20, Nick Moon.
Riley. The new substitute, Evan Conway. Guido. Guido goes to ground, free kick Evan. A set piece opportunity here for San Diego Loyal.
3 games in a row, they've scored off a set piece. 2 of the 3 were free kicks from positions similar to this. On almost all of them, Grant Stoneman has been the target.
Moshabane and Guido both having a look at this one. See if Stoneman is the target again for San Diego. Moshabane headed away by Kavita as far as Metcalf. Metcalf goes all the way back to Vegas. That's nothing but a throw for Birmingham Legion.
Agadello using his size and strength to just hold the man off and let the ball go out of bounds.
Agadello wins it back. Martinez. Marlon Santos makes the run in behind. Riley's got to work to catch up. Marlon Santos, save again by Vegas. Agadello just over the bar.
Agadello, so smart, just tried to chip it over everybody, got a little too much under the ball, but a great opportunity from Legion. And where does it start? Of course, with Marlon Santos.
Cheeky chipping opportunity there from Agadello. So close to a brace. Again, Marlon Santos causing problems for San Diego as Agadello is brought down again. This time it's Colin Martin. Brings the big man down. Free kick for Legion FC.
So far tonight, I haven't seen Coach Landon Donovan get up off his seat, but he's got to be frustrated. All the things he talked about. Doesn't want it to be a track meet. Doesn't want it to be a foul fest. Wants his team to keep the ball and move the ball, and they've struggled to do it the way they're used to. Not much has gone the way that San Diego Loyal thought it would or wanted it to.
Free kick brought to you by Birmingham Freightliner. Again, it's Lapa and Kasim. It's played out wide to Marlon Santos. A whipped in service is a good one. Headed away by Riley. Lapa. Kasim has options to serve. Leaves it for Marlon Santos again.
Legion have done a really nice job of finding Marlon Santos.
That one almost got all the way through to Kavita, if not for the last-minute intervention there from Evan Conway. He concedes a corner brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Big switch from Prosper Kasim. Good defending. You might think it's a dangerous play, but the defender was in a normal position. It was Kavita who had his head down low.
Where does Lapa serve this? It's driven. Headed away by Stoneman. Kasim, some audacious efforts, doesn't quite trouble Vegas in the end.
That's a really difficult ball to hit. You can see the smile on Prosper Kasim. Why not? Things are going well. I'm going to have a whack.
Now it looks like Birmingham has called in a couple of substitutes. They're going to add some fresh legs here in a few moments. So far, so good for the home side. 65 minutes in. Birmingham has led since the 20th. Juan Agadello's header snapped San Diego's defensive scoreless run of over 220 minutes. And now Birmingham looking for more. Kasim. Santos. Santos off the bar!
All right, message to Landon Donovan. You're going to have to figure out how to stop Marlon Santos because he is taking your team apart right now.
Marlon Santos is having a night. He nearly doubled Birmingham's advantage. I think the bar might still be rattling. The Brazilian is having quite the contest. Birmingham Legion continuing to ask questions of this San Diego back line. A couple of changes forthcoming for the home side. Ryan James and Anderson Asiadu are the two getting ready. Meanwhile, San Diego, it looks like, are going to their bench for more substitutions here in a moment as well. Guido. Here comes Evan Conway. Conway ahead of steam. Here comes Conway. What a run this is, but Mikey Lopez with a late intervention cuts out the danger. To throw in for San Diego, and before they throw it in, Birmingham are going to make those two changes. As Ryan James will come on, it's Prosper Kasim who will make way.
And this is a little bit of a defensive change here. Ryan James, a natural left back, coming on at the left wing for Prosper Kasim, just adding a little more defensive stability. And Anderson Asiadu, who has been the man holding down the defensive midfield role for most of the past 3 years, is going to come on, give Zach Aravo a breather. Or sorry, it's
Bruno Lapa.
It's Bruno Lapa coming off, which means there'll be two defensive midfielders on the field now. So Birmingham Legion just making sure that they lock things down, that they're a little bit safer.
Meanwhile, San Diego will make their third and fourth changes of the night. Tomas Among is set to come on for Colin Martin. Charlie Adams is coming on as well, replacing Camden Riley, who was on a yellow card.
Charlie Adams is one of the guys that really has made this team run all season long. This is his third game in 8 days. They tried to give him a little bit of a rest, but he's a guy who can set up goals, he can start counterattacks, he can do the defensive work.
Among, edge of the area, went down, referee not by. Thomas Among wasting no time getting involved in the action. Certainly another dangerous attacking threat for San Diego. Here comes Anderson Asiadu. His first touches since coming on. Asiadu waiting for supports. Agadello denied. A big time block from Grant Stoneman.
That's a really good defensive play from Stoneman. Read it well, threw his body out there, and just managed to get in front of the shot from Juan Agadello.
End-to-end action here over the last few moments. San Diego loyal with fresh legs after having made 4 changes now in this second half. Ryan James, the other Birmingham substitute, got it back to Lopez. Martinez, lovely pass to thread it through and find Lopez on the other end. Agadello couldn't quite get to that service. Attack resets again for Birmingham Legion. Dean towards Agadello. Vegas had that post covered.
We haven't talked much about Johnny Dean tonight. He's stayed out of the way and really let Marlon Santos be the attacking threat on the right side of the field, but that time we saw how quick he can get into the attack.
Charlie Adams. Among. His pass cut out by Alex Cronali, who's had a solid night tonight. Dean. First touch from Anderson Asiadu. Even better first touch from Ryan James. His service blocked out of play. Another Chick-fil-A corner kick coming for the Three Sparks.
Legion doing a really nice job of spraying the ball from side to side, making this tired San Diego team chase all over this big field.
Looks like it'll be Ryan James who leaves this for Enzo Martinez. Bruno Lapa and Prosper Gassim had been the set-piece men for Birmingham tonight, both having been subbed off. Martinez plays it to Lopez. Lopez can have a go. Instead, looked like he tried to lob it in behind, but not on the same page with Agadello or any of the targets waiting. Dean does the smart thing, the safe thing, heads it into the San Diego bench.
It's actually 3-on-2 for San Diego. If he doesn't head that out of play, San Diego might have had a really good chance.
Oshabane. Back to the feet of Kyle Adams, the New Zealand native. It's Andrew Carlton in a half space. Here's Among. Conway around Dean. Dean got back in front, and Van Okel and Kavita send it away from danger.
Conway causing trouble.
Guido, a left-footed service, well beyond Vassell. Englishman Metcalf runs it down. San Diego find a way to break down this organized Birmingham back line. So far, Kavita, Crognale, and their goalkeeper Matt Van Oekel have not given up much. San Diego's fearsome attack has generated just 0.3 in XG tonight for a team that has scored in 22 of their 24 contests so far this year, the most in the USL Championship.
They don't get shut out often. They do score goals in bucket loads. But right now they're just looking for one good, clear chance.
Good defensive work from Lopez, and he's shoved off it by Vassell. Free kick given to Birmingham. That was good defensive work from Lopez, who fought it off Moshabane, and then won Birmingham the free kick. Continues to be a frustrating evening for Kyle Vassell.
Corner kick total is 7 for Legion, 0 for San Diego Loyal. What that really tells you is which team is getting behind the other team's defense, which team is being forced to knock balls over their own end line just to get out of danger. And at 7-0, it really does tell the story of the match so far. But it's just one goal, it's one moment, it's one good play or one mistake that could change this game.
Zach Aravo, the first booking of the night for Birmingham, as he brings down Thomas Amag. Yellow card brought to you by Rubio Law Firm. No question about it, Aravo trying to stop an attacking opportunity.
It's the little grab, a little reach around that brought the yellow card out.
So after a cardless first 45 minutes, we've had 4 yellow card cautions shown here in the second half. We're approaching the final quarter hour tonight here in Birmingham. San Diego Loyal, one of the best teams, arguably the hottest team in the West right now. Birmingham, one of the hottest teams in the East. Right now, Birmingham in command here at home. San Diego still has time to change that. Amag maintains it against Crognale. Vassell back to Amag, and a last-ditch defensive play made by Dean.
That may be the play of the game right there. Johnny Dean somehow sprinting all the way across the box. This looked like a certain goal, and somehow he reaches out that leg and just gets enough of it to clear it out of danger.
Amag was on the doorstep trying to level this match. Johnny Dean to the rescue. Corner kick for San Diego. Towards the back post, Crognale heads it away. Moshabane runs it down, and Asiadu takes it off his foot. And that is well done from Anderson Asiadu. And now Birmingham will use this stoppage to make change number 3 of the night. And it's the goal scorer, Juan Agudelo, who's coming off. So Agudelo off. And the latest Birmingham signing, Sadiq Balarabi, is coming on.
There's some discussion here because one of the Legion players has gone down with cramps. Juan Agudelo does not want to come off.
So Agudelo won't come off. Agudelo stays. Marlon Santos, the man who's created so much danger tonight, is going to come off to a very nice ovation from this protective stadium crowd.
He has been special tonight. San Diego Loyal will be happy to see him exit the field.
Looks like he's hurting a little bit with some cramps. But Santos' night comes to a close here in the 77th minute. Englishman Sadiq Balarabi comes on after having scored on his debut against Atlanta United 2 last weekend. But defending to do. Moshabane around Kavita. Moshabane stopped by Van Oekel. It ricochets away. Ryan James clears it away. The job not done yet. Metcalf towards a dangerous spot. Dean heads it away. Carlton Dean with another defensive effort. But that is going to be a foul and a free kick given to San Diego.
Andrew Carlton doing really well to step in front of Johnny Dean, get his body between the man and the ball, draws the foul. Johnny Dean trying to lean his shoulder in, but Andrew Carlton just steps in front of him and makes it shoulder to back, and absolutely a foul and another dangerous opportunity for San Diego.
San Diego Loyal starting to ask more questions of this Birmingham defense of late. Charlie Adams service. Dealt with by Birmingham's defense. Metcalf. Headed away by Crognale. Bellarabi got a foot in, and that's going to be a free kick given. And a yellow card shown to Sadiq Bellarabi. As he brought down Tumi Moshabane.
Won the ball, but he showed his studs. The referee deciding that it was dangerous play, endangering an opponent. The ball is bouncing. As Bellarabi just reaches up there with his foot. Certainly a painful play. The referee felt it was dangerous, gives the card.
So our sixth Rubio Law Firm yellow card of the second half. Both sides using this as a de facto hydration break as we approach the 81st minute tonight. Looks like Moshabane is going to be all right here in just a moment. Birmingham fans, Legion FC return to Protective Stadium on a Wednesday night, August 17th. 7 o'clock Central Time to take on Detroit City FC in a game with big playoff implications. Grab tickets today at bhmlegion.com/tickets. That's Birmingham Legion and Detroit City this upcoming Wednesday at 7 o'clock right here at Protective Stadium. Shabani good to go. Free kick for San Diego Loyal. As we approach the final 10 minutes of the night.
Sadiq Bellarabi in the 79th minute.
San Diego doing a nice job of keeping possession, spreading things out. They may be down, but they're showing that they're not out. They're going to make an effort here. If you want to be a championship team, sometimes you have to play against the odds. Sometimes you've got to play when you're tired. The last 10 minutes or so, San Diego has really turned the tide and put more pressure on the Legion. Now the question is, can they create one more really good, clear chance?
Moshabane dribbling at Lopez. Moshabane, edge of the area. The referee says no. Waves off any shouts for a foul.
Not a lot of argument from any of the San Diego players, so I think the referee got that one right.
Attack begins again from the back. Charlie Adams. His pass cut out by Zach Arivo. And Bellarabi making the run over the top. Sadiq Bellarabi trying to get around Adams. Bellarabi, his shot whistles just wide.
This is a player that San Diego's not going to be too familiar with, but he's quick, he's technical, he loves to come in on that left foot.
Just his second appearance as a member of Birmingham Legion after making his debut and playing just 13 minutes last Saturday against Atlanta United 2. A bad effort that time from Bellarabi. Crognale wins another ball in the air, but only as far as Guido. Pings it back out the other side for Jack Metcalf. Metcalf, Carlton. was he brought down? Referee says no. There's a little bit of contact there with Anderson Asiadu, but the referee saying not enough to draw the whistle.
Both those players spent time with Atlanta United.
Anderson Asiadu drafted by Atlanta United. Of course, Carlton, the former homegrown signing of Atlanta United, their first ever in franchise history. Room to operate for Ballarby and Zach Garavo. Tried to make the killer pass through, but Enzo Martinez was offside. The flag's up. So a free kick coming for San Diego. Birmingham fans head to the Legion FC Twitter page at BHM Legion immediately following the final whistle to vote on who you thought earned Man of the Match honors tonight. It's at BHM Legion over on Twitter. Cast your votes immediately after the final whistle. So far, a couple of the members of the Birmingham defense certainly could be nominated. Of course, Juan Agadello's header, the difference maker at the moment. And Santos caused plenty of danger this evening. Could be up for nomination as well. Carlton. Still Carlton racing to the byline. Got the cross to the back post. It ricochets off Kavita and over the top of the bar.
This is a fantastic cross from Andrew Carlton. Does really well to make just enough space to get the service in. I think we'll see the replay here. Andrew Carlton with a great left-footed ball. Somehow Matt Van Oekel makes the save. San Diego definitely asking some questions. So far, Legion have had some answers.
Shabane will be upset with himself. He didn't quite find the target from short range. Birmingham's defense escape after a nervy moment. Asiadu for Enzo Martinez. The flag is down. Martinez couldn't quite get power behind the shot in the end.
It's twice tonight that we've seen Enzo Martinez in on goal by himself, but just can't seem to get it behind Vegas.
Free kick to San Diego, and both sides are going to make changes. One final change for San Diego Loyal. Jackson Kasanzu is being waved back for a moment, so Birmingham will make their change first. Jake Roof coming on for Juan Agadello. Defender on, an attacker off. Birmingham fans going to be happy to see Jake Roof for the first time since the 1st of July. Roof has been out with injury, was questionable coming into the night. He comes on here in the 86th minute.
Jake Roof had worked his way into the starting lineup at left back. Started there for 5 games in a row before getting hurt. Now he comes on, and I think we're going to see Johnny Dean slide just a little farther forward to be a little more of a winger. Jake Roof will play it right back.
Moshabane, still Moshabane. Lopez with the intervention, concedes the corner. So Roof on, Agadello off. Meanwhile, Jackson Kasanzu making his San Diego Loyal debut here late in this contest. Man, that was just signed earlier this week after playing in USL League 2 for AFC Ann Arbor. One more big target. Kasanzu at 6'2", certainly an option on this corner. A driven serve, and Roof the one to head it away. Metcalf runs it down, but only concedes a throw. And time not the friend of San Diego at the moment.
Yeah, Legion not in a rush to get this ball back in play. Mikey Lopez loping over to it.
Lopez has put in another quality shift tonight. His 21st start. Larby turns, but his pass finds only the feet of Guido. Arufo wins it back. Martinez chops it forward. Dean's off and running.
This is a chance to break, but I won't be surprised if Johnny Dean just holds it in the corner.
Instead, he went right at the feet of Kasanzu, who didn't deal with it cleanly, and Vegas just able to keep it in his box. Vassell couldn't quite hold it up against Alex Crognale. Ryan James, his pass a bit too heavy for the run of Martinez.
smart thing for Legion to do is to play balls to the corner and waste time. But you gotta love the competitive spirit. They want to go at this team. They don't want to be satisfied with just holding on. Both these teams showing why they are contenders for the championship. They've got the physical tools, the technical skills, but they've got the mentality to find ways to get it done.
Martinez, Dean. Vegas ushers it out of play. It was a killer pass from Asiadu.
It's a great ball. Legion with 5 players in the attacking box. They are not just trying to hang on.
89th minute here in Birmingham. Still a 1-goal game, as it has been since minute number 20. Diagonal, hit away by Asiadu. Free kick given as Carlton was brought down. Not much added time is coming to close out the night. We've had half a dozen yellow cards, a couple of injuries. Certainly going to be some stoppage time for San Diego to try to find an equalizer. For Birmingham to find the dagger. Adams. Work by Lopez, another key interception. Metcalf. Guess who's there again? Lopez can't quite clear it away. Adams. Lopez, another recovery. And Asiadu is chopped down. This will likely be another yellow card caution, this time shown to Guido.
Legion happy to have the foul, chance to get back into their positions and to let some time run off the clock.
Ali Guido shown yellow card caution, brought to you by Rubio Law Firm. The 7th of this second half.
Anderson Asiadu is just so quick and technical. He surprises you with how fast his feet are.
Van Oekel sends it away. Dean might have won Birmingham a corner as he crashes into the ad boards, and the referee does point to the flag. Corner kick given to Legion FC, and that was all the hustle of Johnny Dean fighting against Jackson Kasanzu.
Johnny Dean just never giving up. Outworks everybody, manages to flick it off the defender, gets the corner, and I'll be absolutely shocked if Legion serve this ball in.
Looks like they will play it short as we've entered stoppage time. 4 minutes of stoppage time confirmed, brought to you by UAB Medicine. James does serve it. A bit beyond everybody as Metcalf can only head it over the touchline.
They're just not going to take their foot off the gas. They want to go at this San Diego team.
Lopez taking his time before going to grab this free ball. Martinez. Lopez. Metcalf trying to fight it off him, could not. Another Birmingham throw, and time continuing to tick against San Diego. James. Still Ryan James able to maintain it. Couldn't keep possession this time. San Diego win it back and quickly get it back in play. But it's Birmingham who have possession back in short order. Dean moving forward. Dean off the woodwork.
Hit that near post. Vegas was certain the shot was going to go to the far post. Johnny Dean beat him completely, but the post beat Johnny Dean.
Second time tonight a Birmingham player has found a piece of the woodwork. Vassell's pass well behind its intended target, but a free kick given late. As Vassell was brought down trying to make that pass. More than halfway through our minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time. San Diego have a chance to send all the big bodies forward. And that includes their goalkeeper, Koke Vegas. Everybody in a green shirt forward. The exception of Metcalf and Adams. Squared header. Roof got a piece. So did Aravo. He concedes the corner.
Not out of trouble, but they are out of danger for the moment.
Charlie Adams sprinting over to that flag. There is nobody back for San Diego. They're going for broke here as we enter the 94th and what could be the final minute of the night. Adams to the back post. The header is off the mark. Kasanzu had a free header, but he couldn't find the frame.
San Diego got what they wanted, a player wide open at the back post. Just couldn't redirect this ball on target. Big service to the back post, wide open header, and he puts it wide. And for the first time tonight, Landon Donovan showing a little bit of disappointment, putting his hands on his head as that one went just wide.
What a debut that would have been for the young 19-year-old. Just could not quite find the targets. That's another Birmingham throw. At the end of the night, ticking closer and closer for the home side. And that is full time. Birmingham Legion get the job done at home against one of the hottest teams in the USL Championship. And it's 4 wins in a row for the 3 Spartans, who take 3 points away from San Diego Loyal.
Teams tonight putting on a really good display. Some very creative attacking soccer from both teams.
Legion FC returns to Protective Stadium on Wednesday night, August 17th at 7.
In the end, it's Birmingham Legion out of the Eastern Conference that get the job done against San Diego Loyal, who have their franchise-high 5-game winning streak snapped here in the Deep South. What a game between 2 of the best teams in the league. It's the home side Birmingham Legion who come out on top. We'll take a timeout and wrap up our coverage of this USL Championship contest when we return.
It's true, everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone looks like this?
Dude, why?
It's okay, people. I've trained for this.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
These waves are going to be 10 to 15 feet tall, crashing.
And those that see the perfect wave.
Welcome back to Protective Stadium. Some of the Birmingham Legion players showing their thanks for the supporter section. It's a happy supporter section tonight here in Birmingham. The Deep South, Sweet Home Alabama plays as Birmingham Legion take all 3 points away from San Diego Loyal. A pair of former Clemson teammates catching up there, Jack Metcalf and Fonwell Kavita trading shirts. They're both put in solid shifts tonight. But it's Kavita's Birmingham Legion that come out victorious this evening. And as we go look at our final match stats tonight, Mike, it was Birmingham created the bulk of the scoring opportunities tonight. And in the end, one of the best defenses in the league kept the sheet clean against one of the best offenses in the league.
Well, if you didn't have fun tonight, you don't like soccer, because this was a great game played by 2 really good teams. 17 shots for Legion, 10 for Loyal. That's 27 shots. That's a lot of shots on goal. It's a lot of attacking soccer. But at the end of the day, you've got to give Legion credit because they just created more good opportunities, and they deserve to win this match.
San Diego had a tough task ahead of them against one of the best teams in the East on short rest, on a big flight. They put up a fight here tonight at Protective Stadium, but unfortunately for them, their 5-game winning streak comes to a close. So time to start a new one, and it'll have to start on the road. Another tough challenge, another tough road test for San Diego forthcoming at El Paso.
Lots of travel for this San Diego team. They've been all over the country already, and El Paso is a pretty long distance away from San Diego as well.
Got to circle that game coming up at San Antonio coming up next month as well. That is going to be a huge showdown out west with San Diego looking for revenge, or San Antonio looking for revenge against San Diego after the Loyal got the better of them a week or so ago. Meanwhile, Birmingham Legion, winners of 4 straight and a quick turnaround this Wednesday against Detroit City as the new number 4 seed in the East takes on the number 6 seed.
Legion certainly will be happy to have 2 of their next 3 at home. Some important games against teams in and around them in the playoffs. And so they know that now they've got their destiny in their hands. And if they can play like they did tonight, I don't think they're going to be afraid of anybody.
Detroit at home, and then a big showdown against their big rivals at Memphis 901 FC coming up next weekend. Some big contests as we hit the final third of this USL Championship regular season. It's been a fun season, and these are 2 of the best teams in the league going head-to-head tonight. And we had a blast calling it up here. Mike Ketman, Blake Gardner, our entire crew appreciate you following along tonight, whether you're watching on My68 or ESPN+. It was an excellent game between 2 excellent teams. And in the end, it's Birmingham Legion who get the best of San Diego Loyal thanks to that header from Juan Agudelo in the first half. One of the best defenses in the USL Championship made that goal stand up. And it's Birmingham Legion who come away with all 3 points and 1-0 winners against San Diego tonight. For Mike Ketman and our entire crew, I'm Blake Gardner saying so long for Protective Stadium. We'll talk to you on Wednesday.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.